All right, we're talking about access to broadband internet in Western New York. It is certainly a very big issue that we have been covering for more than a year now, and it's especially important with more students than ever learning remotely from home on computers.
That's right, and tonight we've learned about a new bill that would repeal a tax that allows the state to add fees to broadband providers, expanding service here. Well, 2 on your side's Nate Benson has the update.
The reason I introduce this now, especially under the pandemic, when we have children who've been forced to learn from home, people that have been forced to work from home that previously had not.
Before I explain what Senator George Borrello introduced today, it's worth explaining what the original broadband or fiber tax actually is. In 2019, Subdivision 24E was added to Section 10 of the Consolidated Highway Bill, which makes me wonder how consolidated it is if there are more than 24 subdivisions of a single section. But I digress. Here it is. I'm not expecting you to read it, but I need to prove to you that I did. In part, it allows the state to charge a fee whenever a service provider installs, modifies, relocates, repairs, operates, or maintains fiber optic facilities in a state right-of-way. If you want to run fiber lines on state land, you gotta pay.
What I found out after speaking with a lot of providers is this tax is going to scale back projects and in some cases kill projects altogether. And right now, more than ever, having broadband access is key. Key to our education system, it's key to our businesses and those folks that are working from home.
Paying fees for right-of-way access is nothing new. If a broadband company wants to connect to a pole or conduit that a utility like National Grid or NYSEG owns, they would have to pay. Historically, the state allowed companies to access the right-of-way without fees, except for basic construction permits. Borrello says that in the year that the tax has been on the books, it's caused a ripple effect of stalled broadband development in the state.
We're scaling back and killing so many projects. It's roughly $21 per household per month is the additional cost just for this tax to those service providers.
Cross Lake Fiber is involved in a court case against the New York State DOT in State Supreme Court in Albany because of fees related to this 2019 tax. According to court documents, in 2018, Cross Lake paid $15,557 and $18,350 for permits to install fiber on state roads in Niagara and Erie County, respectively. Court documents say that after this tax was enacted, Cross Lake's permit fees went from those numbers to these numbers: $388,290 and $119,562. All of that aside, it's games like these that Borrello says forced him to introduce this bill with colleagues in the Senate and the Assembly.
Farms across my region, 25% of them don't have access to broadband. So 1 in 4 farms can't get broadband at all. So all that being said, we need to move ahead as quickly as possible and remove as many barricades as we can, and this is one of the biggest ones.
We reached out to the state comptroller's office to find out just how much money this tax has brought in, and they're working to compile that data for us. Once they give it to us, we will share it with you. Reporting in Kenmore, Nate Benson, Channel 2 News.